talk about divine timing. If I had a nickel for every time I heard someone say, I'm just waiting on divine timing for my twin flame to come to me, I would be very rich because I've heard this a million times. But if I also had a nickel for every time one of those people that told me they were just waiting on divine timing actually came into union with their twin flame, I might have one nickel. And the reason for that is because a lot of people think that divine timing and surrender to God means to just like sit back and allow God to bring it on his own time. And what surrender actually means on the twin flame journey, surrender is actually very important. It means to surrender to the flow that God is guiding you to and take the action steps that you are guided to. And often that means doing the inner work. That means taking guided action steps that come out of the inner work, the clarity that you receive when you come into peace. There's a lot of things that you actively have to do to be in a state of surrender. Surrender doesn't mean sit on the couch and wait for God to bring them to you on the 25th of May. It means that you surrender to where God is showing you to go, where God is showing you to love yourself, where you need to make a change in your life in order to see things start to change on the outside. Nothing changes if you don't change first, because you create your reality. Your reality is a mirror to the consciousness that you have inside. And your twin flame is the most direct mirror of that. So if you are just waiting, the universe, God is going to say, yeah, okay. And you'll be waiting forever. But if you surrender and go in divine order rather than divine timing, you will find that you're going in the order that you need to go, the lessons that you need to learn, the love that you need to give yourself so that you can actually come into harmony with yourself and then naturally your twin flame. That's how things shift, and that's how you manifest anything. It's not just, I wish I had $1 million. It's, I choose to have $1 million, and then I take the guided action steps that God is guiding me to. And God will guide you out of your comfort zone. You can't just be like, well, God wouldn't make me feel afraid. What you're afraid of is change, because the ego is afraid of change. Because it knows that if you let go and you stop being afraid and move forward with God and peace and joy, that your life will transform. You no longer need ego. You'll no longer remain small. Smallness doesn't bring you safety. Following God, surrendering to God's path for you, brings you safety and everything that you desire. But it's only if you have the courage to take the first step and surrender to your path. But when you do, everything that you desire comes to you, because it's your birthright. Like and follow for more.